Hello. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to start with our hands at our heart. Inhale. Take a breath to set our intention of having a joyful experience. Take an inhale. Lift up. And then when you're here, let's go over and wake up the sides in a half moon. You can even take a foot over if you'd like. Breathe into the rib cage that you're exposing. 5. Beautiful. You're saying good morning to your body. Good morning to the breath. Good morning for this time. And we're going to go up to the other side. We're taking half moon Ardha Chandrasana. You're welcome to put your hand down or pull on your wrist. Breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then take an inhale to come up. Now we're going to stretch out the legs and then take a little right knee bending towards the side. And we'll just start with this little warrior two pose. Your knee can be feeling a little warm up. Hold here. Now this is warrior two. We're going to let the shoulder blades go down the back and you can look over that hand. Now add the breath really full. Notice you're stretching out your arms like eagle wings. You're strengthening your thigh in a squat basically with the heel heavy. You're opening up the breathing muscles. Now we're going to take an inhale, and on the exhale, straighten that leg, come back to five-pointed star. You can lower your hands for a moment to hands at the heart, pick up your other toes and bend it towards the other wall. We'll open up those arms. We're prepping that knee a little, and then we're going to stay on that knee with a 90-degree angle. The further your feet are on this pose, the harder. The closer they are, the more modified. So find where you need to be, and let's look over that hand. You're filling up your lungs. Big breath, arms strong. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now take another inhale. And on the exhale, press the knee straight. Bring the hands down. Now we're going to walk our fingers forward. And you're in a hammock pose. Press the hips back, push the heels towards the floor, spread out the hands and hold. And take another inhale. On the exhale, walk your hands back. Now we're going to bend one knee and bend the other. You may go a little lower as your body warms up. You'll know. You'll bend a little bit lower, or you'll stay up if you need to protect a joint. But you can get some blood flow. You can get some synovial fluid moving, pumping lymph nodes. And then we're going to stay on a side. So you can stay on the right side, whether it be 90-degree bend in the knee or whether you're all the way down. 5, 4, beautiful. 3, 2, and then we're going to push our way over to the other side. Bend your knee however you need to. And if you're adding that wrap like I saw some of you do earlier, you can do that. 5, good. It's a super fun wrap. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to take another inhale, and then as you come up, reach your knees long, keep the right arm down and open up your left arm. Breathing into this rotation, stretching longer and taller. Inhaling. Now the hand that's in the air is going to come down to the floor, and that hand's going to come up to the sky, other side. Stretch and reach. Good. The breath will increase the flexibility. So you might find you can go a little deeper. Inhale, and then exhale, come down, and let your hands go to your waist or your hip bones, and then come up, beyond, and elbows squeeze together. Lift up your heart. 5, breathe and stretch out these abs and psoas muscles. 4, 3, 2, inhale, and then exhale, step, jump, or walk your hands back in. Grab a sip if you would like. Good job. Warming up that body. It's getting ready for more. And we'll take a sideways view just so that you can see. I've got the mat behind me. We're going to go into a lift past the Utkatasana and hold 5, 4. You're going to feel your hips go back. 3, 2, beautiful. Yeah, and nice. And then 1. Lower your hands down, and you can take the feet back and hold a plank either on your hands or your forearms. Hold. 5, 4, push strong. 3, 2, and then we're heading down to the floor. Your pelvis can touch. Your hands are going to help you up and hold. Swan, or this is Cobra in yoga, Bhujangasana. 10. Good, or you might have a Sphinx. Good. 5, beautiful. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to push back and open up into the frog pose, which is like knee bound angle on the knees. Bound angle is the modification. Now you can lower your head down to your hands or the floor. Good. Knees wide, toes could be together, but if you manipulate it a little bit, you'll find out what you need. Let your inner thighs relax. Ten, 9, and 8. Feel the exhales, relax your inner thighs. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And then on the 1, you can bring your knees together, toes curl under into a child's pose with the foot stretch. Downward facing dog, wide fingers, heels press and hold. Relax your neck. Press through the heels, press through the calves. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you can, lift your right leg up to a 3-legged dog and then put your right foot forward to your hands. Take your left foot down and open up into a warrior. If that's not working out, just get to warrior any way you can. You could take your arms like a field goal post, or you could lift them up like a Y. The feet are in a respective line with they're in line with their respective hip. Breathe. Good. Upper back is doing an extension. 9. Good. Front leg is doing a squat. 8, 7. There you go, Karen. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're letting the hands down and go into down dog. So walk it out if you need to. Bend one knee and bend the other. And then press both heels down for 5. Now if you can, lift your left leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. And then exhale your left foot forward to your hands. Turn your right foot out just a little. And just to remind, our feet are in line with the respective hip. The arms come up either like a Y or like a field goal post. Now straighten your back leg, Betty, like, yes, that's it, like it's a kickstand. That's it. So the knee isn't sagging in the back, it's really strong. 10, 2, 3. Now add that breath. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9. Take that breath, stretch through every part of your body, breathe in. Now exhale, the hands come down. Your left foot meets the right, downward dog, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Step, jump, or walk up to your hands, halfway position, and then go all the way up and back. Lift up, take a breath, and then bring your hands to the heart, Samastitihi. Grab a sip. Fabulous job. We'll meet back at Samastitihi. And we're shooting for 8 to 12 ounces of liquid today. As it gets warmer, especially, making sure to hydrate. We're going to open up our arms in a 5-pointed star. Your wrists are over your ankles. We're going to pivot that right toes towards the wall and reach. Now this right arm just keeps on going and you'll feel like you run out of room. That's a natural anatomical limit we'll find, or maybe it's muscular, just depends on how you're built. Now this left arm is going to explore its circumduction. So I'm going even behind, over. You'll feel like maybe you want to take it even more behind, and then hold your triangle pose. 10, 2, and pretend you're up against a wall. 3, 4, 5. Yep, way to make do with your shoulder. That's good. 6, 7, 8. Big breath. Now we're going to take that inhale, come up, and then pivot your feet the other way. Arms open. 5-pointed star, and then shift. Now you're going to run out of room here, and that'll be your cue to bring your hand down. Good. This arm, it's going to do some circles. Breathe. Good, and then hold. Find a place. Good, you notice you keep going. You notice your body keeps responding. Stretch through your elbow. Yeah. Take another inhale and then go up. Good. And then once you're up, feet are going to turn, hands together. Let those feet come in. Good job. Notice that flow. We'll grab a sip. Good. Grab a sip. Meet me back here. Wonderful. We'll take a goddess posture. Arms open. So you're like a 5-pointed star almost, but not just a little shy. So you're going to slide down. Now, we're going to do this strengthening posture, but without any tension. So our neck doesn't have any tension. or strong thighs. Knees are over the ankles. You might go lower if you can. Good. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. Building that strength. 6, 7, 8, 9, and then push back up. Gorgeous. Now the arms are going to open. Pivot the right toes towards the wall that your right finger's facing. Now from Warrior 2 that we did earlier, we're going to head down to either the forearm. That's an extended side angle, Parsvottanasana, but maybe you want to go lower. How do you feel? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Notice how everything feels. We're going to take another inhale and go up. Now keep your same legs, but go back. Keep the same front knee. It sometimes tries to straighten, so keep that same front knee. Back leg is energized like a kickstand on a bike. It's just straight and supportive. Good. You're externally rotating that straight thigh, making sure you're not thrusting the hip forward. 5, 4, 3, 2. Get ready, come up. Now straighten that knee. Now we're in 5-pointed star, but we're going to switch left toes. All right, so you remember Warrior 2. Your front forearm could go to the thigh. Your top arm could go over your ear, or maybe you're going to go lower. Oh, look at that great long lever. There you go. Oh, I see you. Breathe. Roll that torso back. Good. Extended side angle. Reaching. Breathing. Stretching. Inhale. Now push, go up. So your leg is going to stay the same. Your torso goes back. Make sure this hip isn't thrusting forward. You want to pretend both fanny cheeks are against a wall. Good. If you go lower, if you sink into that thigh, it's harder. So that's all you have to do to make it harder or more challenging. Yep. Love it. Sinking, stretching, feel the elbow get longer. 5. Feel the breath expand. 4, 3, 2. Now take another inhale and come up, straighten, bring those hands together, step, walk, or jump in, grab a sip. Really good job, guys. Nice. Springy. And you're at the front of your mat. We're going to breathe our inhale to go up. We're going to sit in a chair. From Utkatasana, you can turn your body and hold. It's a rotation. 5, 4, good. 3, 2. Now you could go to the other side and hook your elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now face front for a moment. Hands down, feet back. Hold a plank for 5. 5, 4, head pulls back. 3, 2, lower all the way down and take your hands at your hips. Go up in your torso, go up in your toes. 10, 2, 3, 4. Shalabhasana. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Recover for a moment and let your hands interlace. Come on up again. Inhale, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and lower. Bow pose next. Hold on to your feet or ankles or ankle and come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and lower, but you're going to do the other foot or a second set. So here we go. Up, 10, and recover to a child's pose. You can even pat yourself on the back by bending the elbows. Little tricep. And then take a downward dog, wide hands. Now from the down dog, press your heels to the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, lift the right leg up, and then exhale the right foot forward and come up. We're going to do a Ardha Chandrasana. So stretch the feet out a little further than you did in the Warrior One. Back heels off the floor. The further your feet are, the harder it is. Right knee on the ankle. Yes, so you could do arms up or you could do arms like a field goal post, but energize the back knee. 10, yes. You can drop lower if you need more intensity. 8, but energize the back knee. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hands together, hinge. Notice all that weight on your leg. 5, 4, 3, 2. Get ready. Stand up. Land softly. Let all that blood pressure adjust. Arms up. Hands down. Feet back. Hold the plank. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you could go into an up dog if you'd like, or just meet me in a down dog. And then hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now the left leg goes up. And if you can, left foot forward to your hands and then come up. If that doesn't work out, get there any way you want to. Lift up your back heel, arms up. Ardha Chandrasana. It's a crescent pose in a different way. So 10, ribs pull down a little bit, pubic bone pulls up a little bit to protect that front of your hip. Back knee long. Go lower if you want more challenge. 5, full breath. 4, feel that anterior breath, that front body breath. 3, 2. Now your hands come together and hinge. Now you're feeling that weight over your leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, spring up, stand up, and then Samasthiti. Good job. Grab a sip after you feel like you're in homeostasis. Ooh, good job. Breathe and take a sip. All right, we're going to take an inhale to come up. Good. Now stay up and go back. Lift your heels if you can and try to hold yourself up on your toes for 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Now keep your heels up if you can and come to Utkatasana, but your heels are in the air. A little more, so you see I'm moving slower for balance. My heels are up if we can. Your knees are tracking, you're trying to, with your middle hip. All right, self-select your range of motion. 5, 4, good. 3, 2. Now keep your heels up, stand, whoops, and then feet flat to the floor. Nice job. Right foot forward, left foot back. You're in a finger interlace position for shoulders, so breathe in, exhale, hinge. All right, now you're going to probably change your gaze to your foot. We're going to take an inhale and push up. Now go back, lift up, breathe in. Lower the hands to your heart, and in one step, try to come up, and then send the other leg back. Beautiful. So the feet are in line with the respective hip. Fingers can interlace. Take an inhale. Now as you exhale, you're hinging forward. Your gaze will change. Yeah. Five, 4, 3, 2, push your feet into the floor. Now you're welcome to lift up your arms and take a little breath here. Good. Exhale, the hands come together. Step up to the front foot, Samasthiti. Beautiful. Take a breath. Meet me back here. Good job. All those balancing poses, your muscles are working in your favor in different planes. Gorgeous. Taking an inhale, lift up, and an exhale to Utkatasana. So now you're in a pose, a chair pose. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and then stand. Now that's your first option. If you would like to add on, you can take your right thigh and wrap it around your left, hook the toes. You can also hook your arms. And remember, if that's too much, go back to that Utkatasana we just did. Otherwise, it's eagle. 10, 2, elbows up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And stand. Very good. Samasthiti. Let that blood pressure come back. And then you could do Utkatasana again, or you can sit into one-legged wrap. So the left thigh wraps once or twice, and sometimes that's just a matter of bending your right knee more to get that ankle to wrap. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Inhale, and then exhale to come back up. Hands together. Now let the blood pressure settle. All right, we're going to do Utkatasana as the first possibility. Chair. Now you're going to regulate, because we're going to take up a foot as an option. Right ankle to left thigh. Whoop, and hold for 10. Yep, 6, 7, 8, 9. Inhale, and then exhale, come up. Samasthiti. Let that blood pressure settle. Utkatasana. Have a seat. Now the other foot's going to lift, possibly up to the ankle. Chin tucks most likely to a few feet in front of your foot, so your neck is soft. All right, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then you're going to stand. Nice job. All right, take a moment. Let's take a sip here. So you'll be taking a stand, meeting me back in Samasthiti. And we are going to add on. Let your arms go out like a 5-pointed star, and your feet are roughly underneath your wrist. Now, remembering the triangle, your left foot turns in a little bit and your right toes face the wall. Head towards triangle and just see where it is. You've done a little opening, so maybe different. Those of you that would like to take a different variation, maybe the elbow behind you, maybe arm over, great. If you want to take a lift of your leg and your arm, go for it. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you want to bend that knee that's in the air and catch the foot and open up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release the foot. Lower the foot. Stand tall. Get your bearings. Other side. Hinge. Lower. Now you're in a triangle, but it may be different than how your first one looked. So just see, where is it? Or are you interested in doing a little lift? Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and maybe even holding on to your foot. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release the foot. Come back to stand, hands at the heart. Woo, arms up. Forward fold. Feet back. Hold the plank. Lower until you're in a Bhujangasana or Sphinx. Breathe in, and you find your place for an extension. 10. Enjoy this breath. 5. And a downward dog. Now, down dog, heels to floor. Take your left foot and push your right heel down. Try to feel that calf getting its own stretch. Put your left foot down. Press the right heel. Down dog. And if you would like to take a pigeon, you can take your right thigh forward. If you would like to take a figure 4, you can lie on the back and do a figure 4. Good, and up. 2, 3, heart lifts up. 4, 5, there you go. 6, 7, 8. And if you'd like to come down, lie pigeon, come on down. And then you might come up, and if you want, you can bend that knee, find a foot, open up with both hands if you'd like. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to release into down dog, and then if you're in the figure 4, you can switch sides. So other hip, regardless, whichever position you're in. Other hip, lift up, good. 10, 2, and 3. Neck is soft. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. And now it's up to you, but if you can, go down to your forearms or maybe the head's on the floor, but make your neck happy or safe. Take another couple breaths here. And you can come up and even hold on to your foot or ankle and add on 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and downward dog for a moment. Walk it out. And then, Karen, we're going to meet in a camel pose, Ustrasana. So when you're ready, your shins come down. And I'm going to show you a couple ways to do this. Well, there's a lot of ways. So elbows could be like this. Toes could be under. One arm could come back. You could do that for 3 to 5 and then switch. Or you could go to fingers, lift up 10. Add that breath. Feel how good that is. And then when you come out, you can windmill your hands forward, child's pose. Good. Now you can do one of those variations again, or if you just want to try something different, you can put your hands behind you and do Ustrasana this way. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. We're going to take Malasana, which is a squat pose, but you may decide you want to do a happy baby instead. So I'm going to show the squat pose, and the word squat can be confusing because there's a working squat and then there's a passive squat. So we're doing the passive squat. I also would like to offer that your hands come together and you lower your hands until you get a hand stretch, forearm stretch. And so it could very well mean that the palms are separated from each other until you feel that stretch. If this isn't working out, you could also use a yoga block to sit underneath your tush, or you could do happy baby, again, supine. 5. You want to feel your low back letting go. Isn't that nice? 4. Full breath. 3. We want to be able to squat. 2. Take that inhale. And exhale. Great. I'm going to have us sit on the floor. If you would like a sip, grab it. And we're going to be going down. It's nice to have that before you go down so you don't have to get back up. So take your hands in front of you. Make sure you have enough of your body length behind you. Roll down and we'll do a 5, 4, 3, 2, and then let your feet be on the floor and curl up 5 times. Setu Bandhasana is bridge. We always include something for spinal articulation, lateral flexion, rotation, axial extension, which means just standing tall and flexion, so that your back has the best program to be good. That's a formula for a healthy back. Okay, we're going to stay up and find a place where your hips are level. And the first position is interlace fingers underneath your back. You might walk your flush of your shoulder blades closer. You can let your eyes close and really enjoy. 5. And you can take your arms kind of like a field goal pose. 10. And then lower. Very good. Now you can do bridge again, or if you'd like to do abdominals, you can do 50 crisscross abdominals with me, yogic bicycle. You can also do bridge instead. So if you have osteoporosis, the bridge would be a better choice than spinal flexion. Ten more. And then recover for a moment. Let your head rest. Good.
We're also going to do a recovery pose of the bridge. So lower your feet and lift your hips and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now either stay here. You can also do a single bridge as a backup plan, or you can take Utthita Padangusthasana. We're going to take 10, so you could do a single bridge, a single leg bridge, or you could do a holding on to the big toe pose with your abs. This is spinal flexion, so if you have osteoporosis, you'll like the single bridge pose better. We'll take an inhale. Now let your head down for a moment, and we're just going to switch it up, other side. Take an inhale, and then happy baby, so your hands go to your feet. I also like to include holding the big toe wider from the second toe so that your big toe has a chance to be in a spread out position. Sometimes that big toe can deviate towards the midline. All right, now we're going to be adding on right ankle to left thigh, reach your hands through, and we've done one hip opener, so see how your hip feels. I do love to move around in this because you can get different hip fibers. And then if you would like, you can roll over and then let your foot stay on the floor. Open up your knee, right arm out. And then we're going to be going to the other side. So your left ankle's now going to your right thigh. Your hands can reach through, and you might rock a little. And you're welcome to stay here, or you can roll over. The foot's on the floor, the knee opens up, the left arm goes out. You can look towards that left hand as well. Five, 4, 3, 2, and then gently come back. Now we're going to take our, it's called an eagle twist, but if you prefer another one, you can. So for eagle twist, your right thigh can wrap around your ankle, kind of like we did standing. So then you're rolling your hips over, stacked it ideally. Left arm can help keep your knee down, and the right arm can go out like a T. Yeah, that's the way, Jean. Good. Right arm out. Your left hand can hold the knee down if you need, or just do a normal rotation if this one doesn't work for you. The more vertical I get my knees underneath me, the harder it is, so you can make it what you need. Feel a long distance from rib to hip. Yep, that's right. Make it your own. This is a good one, Michelle. I love this one. Everybody's different, so if you find another twist works better for you, do it. Doesn't offend me. The main idea is that you're getting a rotation of some sort. Every class we do a spinal twist. We have a formula that we follow, and the way we do it can be different ways. Take an inhale, and then you're going to realign. So come back into center, kind of readjust. If you're taking eagle, you can take your left thigh up and over, and then your left toes can hook. Your knees go to the side, your left arm goes out. Okay, one side may feel differently. We're going to take that inhale, and then exhale, come back. Realign, and we're going to do a quad stretch. So if you need to take that on your side, you'll just use your arm as your pillow. If you need to take it on a foam roller, you can do that too. If you want to take it on your back supine, you can pull your shin under. Either way, either of those ways, your ribs are probably pulling down a little bit. Your pubic bone's probably pulling up a little bit with your abs so that your low back doesn't get hyper arched. Relax any muscles you don't need for this. We'll take another inhale, and then as you're ready, we're going to do the other side. So you could lie on your other side, you could be on a roller, you can also pull your shin under. You'll probably be pulling your ribs down a little bit and your pubic bone up a little bit. Yeah, so that your low back doesn't get hyperextended. You want to feel like the low back's in neutral. Breath is full. Ten, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then you can let that go. Take your feet a little wider than a bridge pose would be. Drop your inner knee down. Pick up your left ankle, arms up. We'll just touch this. Breathe deep. 10. You want to feel like your breath goes to your deep belly. 9. And then your ribs. And it works its way up to the high part of your chest. Both the right side and the left side get equal breath, and both the front and the back of your body get equal breath, your lungs. Notice how this all feels. And then we'll just take the other side. Your feet are a little bit wider than your hips, and then pick up your right knee. Ten, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'll take a full body stretch just to relieve everything. And we're going to take a hamstring stretch. If you'd like to have a prop, grab it. If you want a Dynaband and or a sacral release, you can grab that. Just kind of touch all the hamstring muscles here. So forward and up, over a little. Yeah. Just find the different angles. 5, 4. And then we'll try the other side, find the different angles. 5, 4, 3, 2. And then we'll take legs up on the wall position. You can use a block underneath your sacrum or not. Just going to take about 5 breaths here, letting go, breathing fully, giving the vessels a chance to be in a different position to gravity. And then as you're ready, slowly come up. So you're in a seated position, making it comfortable for you. Set your bones in alignment so you're not working hard at all. And just take a few breaths like you're cleansing your body. On the next breath, you're cleansing your mind. And then you're cleansing your spirit or your breath.
Notice how good it feels just to stop everything for a moment, slow the world down, and just focus on clearing your body, mind, breath. And we'll keep this little trick with us, this little tool, anytime we need it during the day. We know we can take a few moments for ourselves to clean our body, mind, breath, and re-enter once we feel replenished. With so much appreciation. Thank you guys so much. I hope you got my email about there being an extra Friday class. If you can come at 9 a.m. this Friday, would love to have you. 9 a.m., 30 minutes sculpting. Thank you.